Good evening and welcome to the Farm Girl channel. It's one of the rare videos that I'm actually filming in the evening and I can't see because the sun is blinding. So we are going to be finishing up work on the horse trailer. Those of you who are not familiar with the horse trailer video series, here is a link up at the top. You can see all of those videos. Now, I know back then a lot of you guys were saying about how we need to do this, this, and that to adjust the pitch of the horse trailer. Well, let me show you. Of course, there's a bunch of stuff that's underneath it. I don't know why. So this is where it normally should rest. I don't know about you, but I've never seen a pickup truck that low. And I know that's where it should rest because if you look at the pitch, which is kind of hard to tell on camera, but you can see it has a gentle slope going backwards. Not an extreme one, but a nice gentle slope. But you don't want too much slope because then that last tire on either side will bear the brunt of the weight and blow out, such as it did for the previous owner. Hence the black. And this is the spare. Should probably get a new tire on that. Actually, the whole thing probably needs new tires, just to be safe. There is the blown out tire. So now that you can see exactly where it's at, this is where it should be riding. Now obviously your truck's going to squat down with all the weight to a certain amount, but regardless of how big and giant lifted the dually truck we have is, any normal truck is not going to fit under there unless it's a flatbed. So what most horse people do is they put blocks under their axles. Or they put an Eric under their axles. The temperature's getting a little chilly tonight. It was nice earlier, but tomorrow's gonna be fabulous. So you guys will get to see the nice weather tomorrow. This is the new cordless impact. Okay, and you originally bought this for the baler?
Yeah.
Because of the baler breaks again video, which pretty much most of you guys have seen already. Now, interestingly enough, these have a lot of grease around them. So when we pull these off, we're gonna have to check and see if we have to repack the bearings, which we probably will have to do. So we do have it lifted up right now. Hopefully those will support it. I wonder how heavy is that tire? Probably heavy like a baler tire. So let's take a look at this. It's definitely gonna need cleaned up down here. There's a lot of rust down here. For its age, it's not too bad, I would say. It's definitely gonna need a nice wire brush with a mask and goggles, and then respray painted just to keep it, you know, lasting. Oh, interesting. Look at, you can see war there for some reason, and definitely war there. Holy crap, that was from when it blew out, probably. All right, so the block is gonna go right between this area right here. See this thing right here? So this entire axle line is going to drop 4 inches. So it's gonna be down here. So right now it's only attached with a bolt on either side, which is kind of crazy to me because I mean this is supporting a heck of a lot of weight. And these are torsion axles. So these are torsion axles and they are usually blocked. That's a thing that's normally done. I can't believe that it's only got 2 bolts and that's it. 2 up here and then 2 down there, and that supports the whole kit and caboodle. So on this right here is the brake line, power brakes.
There should be enough play in that cable too to go 4 inches without extending the line. I have to go get we'll have to move that jack over to here, put it underneath the axle.
Might need some like
a breaker bar. You got a breaker bar, didn't you? From
oh yeah, subs? Yep. I got breaker bar.
So you might want to.
You want me to get my breaker bar?
Get your breaker bar.
There's a answer, Fritz.
Hold this thing right here, and if it starts spinning towards here, let it grab onto that, okay?
Alright. So I'll finish my face. Oh, I smashed the camera on the face. Alright. Oh, I feel it pulling.
Yeah. Oh, freaking break this breaker bar, dude.
Oh, that's not gonna be good.
Huh?
I said that wouldn't be good. That'd be kind of sad. Why don't you put like some anti-seize?
You might have to.
Oh, you're really hitting them today. Ah! Well, why don't you just put some like loosening stuff on it?
Huh?
Can't you put like some?
Yeah, like, you could do that.
Soak it with WD-40? I just don't want my breaker bar broken.
Breaker bars aren't supposed to break. And we're gonna throw.
Spray it with WD-40.
We'll cut it off.
Why don't we just spray it?
Go ahead, spray it.
Just spray it. That's how we got the baler stuff off. Come on, dude. Alright. PB blasters. Let's chuck it up. Use on anything that is rusted or corroded, stuck or frozen. I tend to have better luck with this for loosening your rusted nuts and bolts. Specifically, the hay rake is the biggest culprit that we've had. So hopefully this will do the trick. Now you can also heat it up with a blowtorch, and that a lot of times will loosen it as well. But we have the brake line right there, so that's probably not the best solution. So the brake line, I don't know if it would be able to move out enough. Well, maybe it could. It might be able to move out enough to blast it with the torch. Eric's more fond of using the cutoff wheel to just cut it off.
Comment down below if she falls on her butt.
All of that.
Yeah, that might not feel good up the pooper.
Oh, Sassy, look out, Sass.
Oh! Harder!
Oh,
there you go.
I got something! I don't know what it did.
You need that wrench on the top though, because you're probably just spinning it.
Could be. Poof! We're back to the next day. So, what you didn't get to see was that my memory card filled up. Not the battery, the memory card. So you didn't get to see all the rest of the excitement. We took the lugs out of this axle right here. This is our block. So this is, oh shoot, quarter inch steel. He got this done at the steel place in Grand Rapids. Painted it black. That is, I believe, rust-free paint. Although it is already getting kind of nicked up, it looks like. But that's anyway to keep most of the rust off. There's our friend Sassafras. What you doing, Sassy? Ready to work today? So it's 4 inches, top to bottom, side to side is 3. So the idea is this is going to run from this axle to this axle. And I believe it's going to have like a little bit of overhang on either side. These were 50 bucks a pop, which honestly isn't ridiculous because if you were to have this professionally done, the whole thing would probably run you about $500 or more from what I've heard online. So anyway, We have a block underneath this axle just to keep it from dangling on the ground. Eric estimated that it dropped about 4 inches. So we're gonna do this side first and then the other side. So one axle will stay attached on each side. You being a creeper. What you doing? Huh? I don't know if that's doing anything. I might have to use the breaker bar on this one too. It did move it a little bit. You can see my wrench is wedged up in there. Safety glasses are great, but man, they make working to be a pain in the butt. I need to go get my other safety glasses. I think they're in the horse trailer, but I just grabbed these really quick. Ideally, you should have hearing protection with an electric impact just because they're so stinking loud. But my hearing protection's over on the wood splitter because of splitting wood last time. So I'll have to go get those when we do the other side. I want to get this off really quick before Eric got home. All right, locked and loaded. All right, let's see if I can turn this way. I just don't want to break this. Locked and loaded. The last time I was trying to pull this time I'm trying to push it. Here. Well, that didn't go as planned. Are you okay?
Yeah. It did go as planned. We got it off.
Now what?
Huh?
Now what?
I'm gonna lift this up. Can you pull that tool off of there?
Yep.
Oh, maybe not. That fucker's heavy, dude. Couple inches off the ground before, isn't it?
What?
Before we lifted the trailer?
What was a couple inches off the
The
ground?
back of it?
No, it was quite a ways off.
The back of the trailer? I thought you were already worried about scraping it.
But when it was on the back of the truck, yeah. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying, yeah.